Welcome back, family. You know what I need y'all guys to do. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me, guys. My channel is growing. Despise not small beginnings. You understand? Hit the like button. Hit the share button. Comment, family. I'm trying to get into the YouTube algorithm. YouTube tripping sometime, but I'm going to keep peddling it anyway. Support my channel by going to the Cash App, guys, and donating there. It's $Drummer1980. I do appreciate you in advance. You also can support my channel by clicking on the super thanks located under the video, guys. Donating there as well. And like how I tell each and every one of y'all, I do appreciate you tenfolds over, hands down. I'm proud that you're rocking with me. Well, let's do this one more time again, family. I'm your gracious host, Drummer 1980, hailing from the Carolinas, Columbia, South Carolina, if you're looking for me. My motto is, I don't make believe, I make believers. What you say? I hope you're having a good day today. If you didn't have a good day, remember this. Happiness is an inside job. I know you heard me, but I'm going to say that one more time. Happiness is an inside job, and it will always be an internal fact. Well, guys, we back today again. Guys, in 2024, I'm telling you, I'm hitting the ground running, hitting on all cylinders, guys, all right? Well, this is a very interesting reaction video here that I have. Christian Keys. For those that don't know, Christian Keys was the guy he was introduced on the Tyler Perry stage. He has some very interesting things to say. Now, I don't know who he's alleging. I don't know who, but let's just watch the video. All right, let's go.
Good evening. Hope everybody's doing amazing. I've been speaking to my brother about making a declaration of my experience. What I experienced with certain powers that be that were moving inappropriately. And I really, like, it's in my bone marrow to discuss that, because thankfully God built me the way that he built me, but I'm not sure, based on this person's claims and brags, that he's literally got, at the same time this person was sexually harassing me for years. He was claiming, that he had multiple young black men on the payroll, and they just had to show up when he requested them to be there. And clearly that's why it felt to him that it was okay to say these things. And I want to have these discussions. I want to be transparent with y'all about that. I've done my best to forgive this person, but it happens. It happens. It's not just women that have to deal with it, but it's also men sometimes. And it'll be men tempting men. And that's why a lot of my posts over the last few years have been about taking the scenic route, taking the long way around, because if that means that you can carry your integrity with you, then, but there are people that will and have and will continue to, unfortunately, offer these things. And some of them are your heroes. Some of them are people who y'all like, oh yeah, such and such is amazing, and he does this and he does that. Yeah, but he also does this and that. At some point soon, it's going to have to come out. I've kept one of these on me since '05. Whether it's a keychain recorder or a pen, because most predators would check your phone. And once the sexual harassment started, I was like, well, I got to protect me, because I'm saying no, and I don't want this person, as powerful as they are, to try to get in the way of my work. So I started recording. So I have them offering me money to take my clothes off. I have recordings when I wasn't working with them or for them. I have recordings of them confessing that, the other guys that they have on the payroll, all of the above. And the difference is, the wonderful thing about confidentiality agreements and non-disclosure agreements is that they can't prevent you from turning all of those things over to the police, because sexual harassment is a crime. Attempted sexual assault is a felony. And Tams, you literally just asked, why do we as Black people have to deal with that? But sometimes it's our own people. Sometimes it's our own heroes. Sometimes it's the very people we deify. And we look up like, oh, they're doing so much. They're doing so much. No, they're also doing this. And my only reservation about naming the people, there was directors along the way like, hey, you read for this, that, and the other. You want to come back up to the apartment? I'm like, nah, I'm good. You got my headshot, my resume. I'm good. If I can handle that or not. I can kill that. But I don't need to come up to your apartment. We already had the audition. There's other people that I want to say everything. And my brother was like, nah, not yet. I want to tell it on the mountain, over the hills, and everywhere.
Guys, tell me what y'all think so far. I have one more clip, but let me just add a few things. Now, this is not set in stone yet. This is not indefinite, all right? This is just allegations, because we don't know. Because he could be clout chasing, etc. So we don't know. But guys, the only person that I know him from is Tyler Perry. That's the only person that I know him from. Let's watch this other clip, and I'm going to come with my commentary at the end. All right, let's go.
It's going to have to happen. I'm interested to see which peers are mad at me because it may interfere with their work. But, yeah. You get a grown-ass man that knows that you're heterosexual and you're sleeping off Hennessy in his guest room because he says it's safe. Because I know I'm bad, so after a big party, won't say what type, won't say where. I'm asleep. I'm gone because I'm 4-5 Hennessy's deep and not short Hennessy's either. And this dude tries to climb into bed with you. So you spaz out, push him out, like, what the fuck? Get ready to leave. He apologizes, blame it on the alcohol. And you try to forgive him. So you're like, all right, man. All right, I'm gone. You shake his hand on the way out, and he tries to grab your penis. He tries to shake and grab your equipment. And you spaz even more. Like, what the fuck you doing, man? What the fuck? Oh, my bad. So you go to leave, he tries to do it again. Now, at that point, my only regret is not bringing multiple bones in this person's face.
Guys, there you have it. Christian Keys said there was a certain person, unnamed up to this point, right, that was harassing him and making sexual advancements towards him. The only person that I can come up with. Now, I might be wrong, but this is all alleged. This is not anything that we putting on Tyler Perry, okay? Notice something in the first clip, family. He called a person name in the first video, said Tam. I think he talking about Tamala Mann, the woman that sang Take Me to the King, Mr. Brown wife, her. Guys, aside from Christian Key, let's talk about Tyler Perry. Me as a fellow Christian, the word Christian means Christ-like. All right. I have been sitting back watching, and I noticed something about Tyler Perry a long time ago. And most people won't dare touch this simply because everybody always want a way out. They always want an scapegoat, but I'm not going to give you no scapegoat. I seen Tyler Perry cross-dressing, right? Me as a Christian, I'm sitting there looking and everybody bigging him up. And he calling himself a Christian, right? He's calling, that's the problem I have, simply because that's why people don't believe, because of people like that, because they say one thing, but then they do another. It's always hypocritical. He know he ain't got no business putting on a dress if he's claiming the name of Jesus Christ. He know that. Well, God say he'll forgive. Yes, but if you make something into a lifestyle, that's something different. If you understand, that's something different when you turn it into a lifestyle. Everybody's sinning. Yes, 100% correct. Everybody's sinning, but you don't make it a lifestyle. If I go out right now and I cheat on my wife, did I sin? Yes. Can I get forgiveness? Yes. But what if I turn it into a lifestyle? Now you're getting into the realms of something else. Have anybody ever heard of a deprived mind? Have anybody ever heard of a reprobate mind? That is when God turned you over to your vile affections. Whatever you want to do, go do it. And at that point, moving forward, there is no room for no forgiveness. It's in the Bible, people. I'm talking to my Christian folks. If you don't believe, that's fine. Voodoo workers, I'm not talking to y'all. Atheists, I'm not talking to you. Buddhists, not talking to you. Any monks, not talking to you. Catholics, not talking to you. Because you worship Mary, right? The Bible talks out against that. And so not talking to you either, all right? Scientologists, not talking to you. Mormons, not talking to you. I'm talking to people that claim the name. Once you claim the name, then people can judge. And you don't believe it, but it's in the Bible. The Bible say judgment starts at the house of where? God. If you claiming the name of God, other brothers can look at you and correct you. Yes. Open rebuke is better than secret love. Have no problem with him getting rich. I got a problem with how he got rich and claiming the name. If he would have been a guy that just came out just doing his movies, don't claim nothing, I wouldn't have nothing to say, honestly. I wouldn't even say that. But me as a fellow Christian, I look at him and I said, the more success that he got, he starts swearing more, start doing all sorts of unseemly things. And I do understand his childhood. He was molested as a child. We all get that. We all get it. I'm sorry that that happened to him. But for some odd reason, the people that get famous always have some type of sexual trauma. Always. Probably 95% of them. If you don't believe me, start digging through your favorite star. Guys, they do have something called the casting couch. You do know what the casting couch, right? The casting couch is whenever you have to do some things against your will in order to make it to the next level. That goes for men and women. And I remember vividly whenever that Tyler Perry laid his hands on T.D. Jakes and he passing out. I said, look at these clowns. This is theatric. Wow. Let me tell you something. The first sign is whenever the world start embracing you, you know you off track. The Bible said, Jesus said, they hated me. So why would they embrace you? And you are a representation of him. And it's not about this, oh, everybody love everybody. That's part of it. Correction is a must as well, if you don't know. The Bible is a book of correction, resolutions, set of laws and standards. It's a guideline. And it's also history. It's prophecy and all of that. It literally tells you everything that you need to know. Guys, tell me what you think. And until next time, peace.
And remember, there is more